If you're new to the University of Gothenburg, you might wonder that how actually studying works here. In this video, Saba, a master's student at GU, answered common questions about exams, educations, and academic expectations. So here we go. Saba, first question to you is that when you started your studying first year, what was surprising the most?
Something very simple but confusing was about finding lecture rooms.
Yeah.
Because each course has different lecture rooms, and you should check the location of the lecture room every day. And it was a little bit hard for me.
Yeah. Good. And when in your first weeks, what was somehow tougher than what you've been expecting?
Well, we started the course strongly, and we had this big exam already in October because at GU you have each course at a time. So, for example, if you have two courses in one semester, you study one course, have the exam, and then you start the other one. This was new and a little bit hard for me at first, but then I used it.
I would say somehow like your fast pace of studying.
Exactly.
And how much of the learning actually happens outside lecture? So like based on you was mostly like how much was expecting you to do self-studying?
Well, being a student here in Sweden considered as a full-time job. So you are expected to self-study a lot. But I would say that most of the ideas will be introduced to you at the lecture rooms, and you should only study to understand all of them deeply.
Yeah, yeah. And were you been told exactly what to study, or did you need to figure it out by yourself?
Yes, we've been told what to study. All the materials or the presentations were uploaded on this platform Canvas that we use, and we have access to them even after the course ends, which is very nice.
Yeah.
And I never had a problem like to find what I should study for my exams.
Good. And what do students usually misunderstand about independent study or like self-studying?
I think students sometimes confuse learning with studying because learning is something that happens in the lecture rooms, during labs, during seminars. It's the concepts that have been given to you. Yeah. But studying is to review those concepts, to stick them to your mind.
Yeah. And somehow maybe spread your knowledge about that, like a specific thing that you have learned.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when you've been told to study a lot or on your own, it doesn't mean that you have to learn everything from scratch. You just have to review them.
Perfect. But let's talk about a little bit about how teamwork and group work work here. How do you think group work usually works in practice?
Well, that's my favorite part because we do a lot of group work here in GU. And how a group functions depends on the people.
And a little bit chance.
Yeah, yeah. But you are expected to divide a task and do your part very good. Yeah.
The students expected to speak up even if they disagree.
Well, there's always room for you to speak.
Like in group groups, like
yeah.
when you're doing a group work. If they like disagree with the concept or something, it's like, have you experienced that the students are somehow and have that accepting attitude to give you space, or?
I would say yes, they always have, but no one forced you to speak.
Yeah.
So if you stay silent, they would assume that you're just angry.
Yeah.
And have no comments. So it's up to you.
Yeah, I see. Let's also have this from the teacher perspective. So among the group work, I understand it's like, okay, like students definitely try to, at least we hope for it, to give you the space. Yeah. But if you don't, then like everyone thinks that you agree and you're approving with that concept. But how is it from the teacher perspective? Like if you disagree with something that your teacher is saying in a lecture, like do you feel that you have that space to speak up if you disagree?
I would say yes. There's always times for discussions during lectures. time, open window time for questions.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can have your idea and disagreement.
Talking about that, one question is that how formal is the relationship between students and teachers here?
Well,
It's a big thing to know actually.
that one is a culture shock.
Yeah, I would say
Because-
mostly to everyone, like for most of the cultures, not.
Yeah, because here we call teachers based on a first name basis and not on their title.
Yeah.
And well, this makes a very friendly and open relationship. And it was really shocking.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to talk about a little bit of exams and assessments, how they work. And I want you to tell us that how are students usually examined here?
Well, there are different type of assessments. We have written exams, digital exams, written projects, presentations. Each course can have one of them or a mixture of all of them. Yeah.
Is memorization enough to do well?
Well, memorizing may be enough for like passing your exam, but as I said, most of the courses have a mixture of all of these assessments, so you have to really be involved in all the course and all the things.
And also like challenging your ideas, because even if you just memorize some things, of course you can write them, but if like challenge that a little bit, are you still like which words that you want to use? Yeah. Okay, how is the studying here different from what you've been used to?
Well, I used to study everything during the exam time, like at the end of the
exam week.
Yeah, like at the end of the semester. But this doesn't work here because you have to be involved during the course. So it was very different. It didn't work for me.
Yeah, that's it. What's one thing you wish someone had told you before you started here?
Well, I wish someone told me that keep calm.
Girl, relax.
Yeah, there are many great students here, but there's always a safe space to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Even fail assignments. I mean, you have time to retake exams. Yeah. Which is very great, and you can ask for help.
Yeah, that's something that it doesn't happen in many countries.
Yeah. So don't worry, and when you're in trouble, just ask for help.
Perfect. And you said it somehow now, but maybe you want to say something different. What would you say to a student who feels lost in the first semester?
Feeling lost in first semester is completely normal.
I would say until like third semester even, but you're experiencing like so much.
Exactly. So just don't worry and ask for help.
So that works.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And yeah, I hope that this all gonna help you. And if there was any more questions, please comment for us or reach out. And thank you very much, Sarah.